And we're back with some more Annihilation fun here to bring you some of the best from the 9th generation sus. We have the fiery crocs themselves, the FUECOCOS, hailing straight from the Paldea region, you know, as we get to combat against this stout-looking team, decorated, the heroes, okay? Ready to bring you some of the best here in our cash money. What did we want to call it again? Oh gosh, guys, see, I didn't read my lines before this, but you know what? I'm just kidding. That's right. Back with some sussy gameplay here at Fresh Olympics. We're gonna bring you nothing but the best, and if you type in that code, you will get yourself 10 free meals and a lifetime supply of appetizers. Now, isn't that appetizing? What an amazing deal, and what an amazing food price, right? You know, 10 free meals, unlimited appetizers. You know, Rhino said it before, I'll say it again. You know, they only send you what you need, so you're not wasting anything, and it works with the budget. So you should guys check it out. Big ups. Yeah, so, oh, that's right. By the way, everybody, we're back, and joining me now, not Zoran, but the wonderful Eris. Hi.
Hello. How's everyone doing today?
I totally just stopped right there after the Hello Fresh skit, and our host, the one, the only, Aria.
Hello. Again.
All right. So yeah, I think both teams are. I'm looking ready. Say this one person's name, so I'm just gonna be winging it.
Which one?
I'm just gonna call them character.
Oh, they're Eve. Their name is Eve.
Their name's Eve. Oh, that's so cool. So tranquil, so bliss, and what a better place than this, Nepal, where I'm lagging. Oh, it's time to gamble. Get your grapes and come down for the high stakes. Ready to place your bets. So heroes haven't played yet this season, right? Or
correct.
No, they have. No,
heroes
they haven't.
Have not.
Okay.
FUECOCOS
Heroes have not. FUECOCOS have. This is a week 2 match. Week 2, folks, not week 3. Week 2 makeup here. Ready to rock, ready to roll. FUECOCOS, I think, are coming in here, you know, minus 250 on the gamble bet. But a team like Heroes, they look decorated. They look ready to go. They got Todoroki, TYP, Eve, Exalted Sleet, and Cower coming in with that Orisa, Farah, Tracer, Kiri, and Mercy comp. And for the side of the Fire Crocs, aka the FUECOCOS, we got Flame on the Sig, Alpha Kitten on the Cass, Hoax on the Sombra. Yeah. HR on the Yari. And last but not least, we have. Oh, we're starting off. We got I'm Just Better there on the Baptiste.
Cattle.
I like the Battle Cattle pick indeed. Todoroki coming out stout here in a matchup against the Shield hero. Beautiful bout and a wonderful take. But the point has not. Rez does come in from Cower, picking up Eve.
Ooh, Todoroki's getting really, really low, and the pick does come through.
Heroes is looking pretty good right now, but on the same side of things, FUECOCO's fighting back here, showing that resilience.
Absolutely. Nice hero plays coming in from both sides. As you said, TYP is taking down pretty early by I'm Just Better. Well, I'm gonna be curious to see if, oh, Eve taken out early by Alpha Kitten. But it is traded out for both DPS, so I would take that trade any day of the week. Being able to trade out your Tracer like that is just, if you can take down 2 DPS for the cost of 1, worth it every single time.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. I mean, I'm more so kind of hyped with how, you know, this point flip mid-team fight here, but sticking with it. Team Heroes able to, and they didn't even really have to use a ton of ults, right? Cower was the only one to drop one. And, you know, honestly, even though you lost in the end of the day on that final go, you know, you're going to come back into this team fight strong if you're FUECOCOS. They do have a bunch of ults coming online right now, so they can definitely initiate a fight. Oh my god, Eve, what a massive pulse bomb here. TYP taking out Hoax. Flame able to take out Eve here, and this could be a nice pick for the side of FUECOCOS here, but being backed up towards their regroup now, High Noon does come out from the side of Alpha Kid and getting that mobility factor in with that new patch. But Hoax.
In fact, I do kind of want to pull back here. I think that. Oh, do you have a
I think it's Eve.
So I mean, in the kill feed, Eve.
It's gonna be Eve or Hoax.
Punched
oh no, it's Cower.
better.
Cower.
I was gonna say the power pack taste of a DC if it was Eve, okay? Because if you see, they punched.
Are there question marks?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You can't see the chat, so.
Unfortunate.
Let me go look at his profile while we're chilling.
While we're just chilling.
While we're vibing. Nepal.
Nia has a very interesting career profile, just in terms of the tier they're playing in.
That can also happen when you console to PC or vice versa.
Perhaps.
Mm.
So Zubat said they didn't know that it was Platypi. Their team is platypuses.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah,
Zubat said the pronunciation of platypuses. He didn't know it was actually platypi, so his team name is still platypuses.
That's great.
I don't think
I did say either way we got to be right.
Is it platypi?
Yeah, it's platypi.
I thought it was platypuses.
It's platypus and platypi, like octopus and octopi. Cactus and cacti.
No, it's actually octopuses.
No.
Uh-huh.
You don't say cactuses. Cacti.
No, correct. But they come from two different languages of origin.
Why don't you go Google it?
Google is our friend. I'm not going to argue because I'm now lost.
Zubat said he Googled it.
He Googled it. Google is your friend.
It is octopuses. Because it is the Greek pluralization of the word. But now let's go to platypus.
Platypi.
You know what? I'm just going to start calling them
the
Team
correct
Perry.
plural form of platypus is actually platypuses.
Platypi.
That's kind of cute.
What?
Platypi.
What Eris said. I like that one.
Platypus.
That was kind of cool.
What, platypuses?
Yeah, that's a fire way of saying it.
So the question comes down to whether or not the word comes from a Greek-derived word or if it's a Latin-derived word. It'd be platypi if it was a Latin-derived word, but it'd be platypuses if it was a Greek-derived word. And platypuses is more generally...
You know what the only platypus that matters is? Perry.
Perry.
Perry. Perry the platypus.
Seriously, we're out here talking about platypuses. We don't
call me Major Monogram.
There's only one that really matters. That's Perry.
Perry. There's only one platypus
right back into the swing of things here with the point flip, 91% 213 now. The FUECOCOS strike back and take the point here. But coming up quick on this flank, we do have a Hacktorisa. Todoroki does go down to the hands of Hoax. Oh no, what a... Get it?
And it looks like...
We've been bamboozled!
Eve is just back here doing Eve things.
Yeah, I mean, after looking at Eve's profile, I'm just gonna... They're like a secret agent. Secret Agent Eve. With the Pulse Bomb Stickerooski, but it's not gonna land. So, back to the drawing boards for Team Heroes here, who pulls out of Justice, wiping Alpha Kitten. Big Terra Surge from Todoroki picking up the kill onto Better, but the sun comes out from HR, who does go down to TYP, holding strong and true to the stride here. His team FUECOCO, but with 3 opponents left, can Flame hold it down? Coming back, Better able to get that big pick on the Cower. Flame extending his reach to Exalted Sleet, taking them out. Honestly, great recovery for FUECOCOS here. 91 to 81%. This game is neck and neck here. We're going to see who closes out round 1.
They're going to be... I think we have to see who's going to get kind of the first pick. Is it going to be kind of Eve on the Tracer or Hoax on the Sombra? Because, like, if you can get a nice hack onto this Far Mercy, which it looks like is coming as Cower is the first to fall.
And that's actually a great first pick here. Better able to take out the tank, so with no healing, Eve going to get that pulse bomb, and this Kitsune Rush now comes out to help the side of Team Heroes, but it is only the hope and the dream of the Tracer team.
Oh, did you see that? There's teabagging.
I didn't ask them if they agreed on it ahead of time.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to ask them since it's their first? Oh.
MYF?
I will admit,
that probably means my fault.
That's what I was thinking.
It was a very clean prediction. They sent the virus at the exact time that the recall happened.
No rulebook, that bum. I love how they talk.
Oh my god.
Funny, I love these guys. Oh man, this truly is SUSSY tier, and have some cheers. Oh man. God. HelloFresh presents the SUSSY games. You too could get 10 free meals and a lifetime supply of appetizers if you type in this code. Now, speaking of codes, Hoax is looking to type one in here. TYP taking out HR and Eve taking out Kitten. But Eve getting a 2 onto Flame, and it looks like Hoax is going to be falling. And now Team Heroes gets this point cap here in round number 2.
I think the thing that's going to be so dangerous about this kind of Tracer play isn't necessarily that they're going to be getting like pick hungry, or that they're just going to be sitting back here getting 10 million kills, which we know we have seen some Tracers able to do. It's the fact that they're going to be constantly putting out so much pressure on these off angles. You have someone like TYP able to just get everyone so low, or even able to get some of these final blows on these low targets. That being said, Exalted is already dead.
Yeah, Exalted getting taken out by that beat. Flame taking out Todoroki, so the favor is still in hands here of the FUECOCOS, but this is a tied match at 3 here.
The Tracer picks up 2. Does eventually end up falling.
But he's just better.
Honestly, FUECOCOS taking that point flip right there, 45% to 6. Here we go. Good hold. That 3v3 towards the end was like the final countdown.
Ooh, look at that Sombra spot.
Or they're looking for the
go
up on the bookshelf.
If they're able to punish this Lucio, like this very aggressive positioning.
Here comes a Terra Surge now.
EMP.
Locked in, triple kill, quadruple game. Oh my god. Look at the battle cattle action. Hello, Flame. And no Jade weapon. Respect. Keeping it classic. True vet.
Ooh. Hope's almost being able to get a kill there on the Eve, but are they going to kill them? Will the hack come through?
Alright, so Todoroki and Flame are having a cattle battle duel, while TYP gets a massive justice from the HR. Alpha Kitten, though, striking back with a vengeance, taking out TYP, and then Exalted Sleep took out Alpha Kitten. So a lot of ults here coming into the mix for these next
Ults?
couple of fights, but the point is going to be flipped in favor of Team Heroes here, 47 to 73% for FUECOCO.
That was a very unfortunate fall off the map by Hoax. They were in a really good position, they just forced our immortality, and then they accidentally walked backwards over a ledge. Very unfortunate stuff there. That being said, the early pick onto the Baptiste is, actually, that's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. Being forced kind of back, that's gonna at least draw another 20 seconds off the clock here.
Well, what I like right now is Flame's kind of holding his own here against Todoroki, and I felt like he was allowing his team to get more around this backside flank opportunity, and now they're all just grouped up here. Big Kitsune rush, massive windows both sides, but only one will be truly effective here. Big jab, too, onto the side of the tower. Oh, man, they're surrounding them.
Oh, Hoax makes
Hoax with a triple.
What a play, you know, to go from jumping off maps to getting a 3K. That is the duality of Overwatch players.
Honestly, that triple kill was really sweet.
Oh, that was a really nice hack in there, denying all that healing for the side of Heroes.
Yeah, Hoax is honestly locking in on these hacks, picking the right picks too. Now Tracer is in touching position on the point, head and behind.
Oh, TYP is taken out by Hoax. Oh, beautiful, just flank right there. And solo EMP, so rude. But just like that, it looks like they could be able to clean things up. With a nice little spray on the ground.
FUECOCO takes map number 1 here tonight against Team Heroes, and the annihilation play of the game goes to Flame on this Orisa, rocking the soul. Beautiful. Well, that was crazy.
That was beautiful play there. Oh, I gotta make sure to gamble my life savings away next time. Which, Annihilation Overwatch is not responsible for any losses that might occur.
I'm grumpy right now.
What's up?
I didn't switch screens for that entire second map.
Wait, what?
We were on an intermission screen since we paused.
That's crazy.
Piper had to come in and tell me. But at least the best part that I missed was play, so it's fine.
Oh, it's nothing. We got this. I gotta say, I really like the new intermission screen.
Looks cool. Start map 2 prediction. Wait,
The map 2 prediction.
Prediction is out.
I think should I place a high dollar bid or a low dollar bid, y'all?
I only ever put 50 in.
I'm putting in 1800.
You only put 15 in?
50. I always do 50.
Oh, y'all gotta risk it for the biscuit. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong well, I almost put bid.
There we go.
Click the wrong.
Pipes are awfully quiet during intermissions.
I'm actually trying to figure out why the stream isn't loading. I wanted to do a prediction.
And never forget gambling.
Oh, so that we got 50 on FUECOCOS? I finally earned 1.5K
I put 50 on
back.
heroes. This is my personal vote.
Alright. Here we are. We are on King's Row. We have 15 seconds till heroes are assembled. Let's see what kind of comps we got going on here.
Hard YOLO. I'm putting a full K on heroes here. I got faith in Eve. All right, King's Row. As I cough, a beautiful way to start the second round too, right? So FUECOCOS are up 1-0 here, and looking to bounce back into this matchup here on King's Row. We're gonna see what the heroes could do. Todoroki locked in on that Sig, TYP on that Pharah. We do have Eve on the Ashe, Exalted Sleet on the Lifeweaver, and Cower on the Mercy. As for the side of the FUECOCOS, hailing from the Paldea region, you know, we have Flame on that Diva, Alpha Kitten on the Widow. Hoax is unselected, but I have a good feeling we're going to see some Sombra play. HR on the Carry, and Mr. Just Better on the Lucio. Looking real serious. I love the Lucio pick. My favorite character.
It's interesting they haven't...
Oh.
Okay, I think Hoax is DCing. That would make sense.
I mean, my ping is better now than it was before. I'm at 56 now.
You just decided to take all that ping and give it to Hoax.
I guess so. I mean, I was at like 100 before. 130, 140, almost 200. I finally learned how to put the thing in the corner of the screen. I never knew it was a setting. So people always like talking about the ping. I'm like, how are you seeing this?
Someone started spectating. Is that someone on the roster?
Monter. Wait, what? What? What's H mean? Help? Yo.
Yeah, because I forgot that was the thing. That if someone else joins, like, your group, and they try to kick the group...
Because they're on another SUSSY team.
They're all under the Torterra.
They're all the same.
The Torterra Mafia rolls thus.
We are gonna see the Diva pick.
And what a good heat too from that defense matrix of Flame. I'm more so ready to see
Sleep?
how heroes, you know, turn this game around, make it their own.
Something that is interesting to point out here, they're deciding to go with perhaps some comfort picks. They're going with the Devil main support here. Eve picks out Alpha, nice and early.
I'm just trying to work back this angle here. Todoroki holding a good corner. He's going to send those projectile missiles. We do have Widowmaker looking to bink some heads. That's our Alpha Kitten.
I don't think they're going to make
Does get that.
Alpha?
Double 1-2. One pick onto Ashe and the... For those headshots here. The Alpha Kitten. We're seeing the Cassidy. We're seeing the Widow. It's live right now. FUECOCOS are on this point. Big Sig Rock in. This could be a nice contest here, but will they? They will. Kitsune Rush comes out from the side of FUECOCOS.
Oh, the Mercy's won.
And a Bob? Oh, the Bobs from Eve. Oh my god. Bob and Sigma and Eve, the teamwork making the dream work. Six-man came to life here to save that point from going into the triple tick.
That being said,
good save.
The Mercy is still dead and it's not back in the fight. If they take this fight right now, they're just gonna be able to walk over them. Like, okay, the Mercy is back, but That's gonna be difficult. Oh, you take out Eve early. Your Sig's in trouble.
And honestly, both of their DPS are really kind of, you know, hiding away from the power of Alpha Kitten.
Did that tree just insta-break?
I think so.
Most
pretty
likely.
close.
I think that was I think they canceled it. I think they put it down and then they just canceled it.
Maybe?
Which most people don't know that you can do.
I
It's
didn't
actually
know
a-
you could cancel tree.
It's a very smart thing to do. Like if it's not benefiting anyone, you can actually start generating passive ult charge again. If you just delete it earlier, so you can start building up to another one quicker.
I didn't know you could delete it.
I believe it's kind of like if you press it again.
That would make sense. Oh, big cosmetic flux here from Todoroki taking out Flame. Faras and rocks and everything flying here from the side of the hero. They try and stop these fire crocs from rolling. They're heating up too, honestly. You know, they were able to take that point. They got 3 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock here. Plenty of time to come alive for the FUECOCOS.
We're waiting for the call. There it is.
Nice justice, Bud Hoax able to take out
that's a nice
TYP and a pulse bomb to, in addition, taking out.
Oh, the Mercy's won. Oh, but the Life Weaver is going to be able to keep them up.
Well, who's
Oh, the
gonna
Life
keep
Weaver's
up the
won.
Life Weaver?
Not the Mercy.
Just trying to see how this all pans out here. Exalted Sleet and Cower go down as well as P here, and this is looking like a possible point cap for the side of FUECOCOS.
Oh, is Hoax going to get caught out here? No.
Team Hero's going to be able to touch. We may see a team fight here. Maybe, maybe not.
The question is, are we going to be able to get Alpha Kitten? Oh, as I say it. Are we going to be able to get Alpha Kitten in some of these fights? Oh, the Mercy's won, but it's ultimately going to be able to get out. Hoax has been doing a very good job.
That revenge kill there on Todoroki from that flux before.
Absolutely. I think Hoax
Like that.
been able to do a very good job of being able to get, like, these Mercy and Life Weaver, they're doing a very good job of keeping each other alive, but who's keeping Todoroki up?
Very true, and I mean right now it does look like they're kind of bouncing back into this here on this hold. 2:56 left to go here. Big picks just now from both Eve and TYP. Big rock take from Todoroki. He goes down, and that's the fact we were talking about. Where's the healing? Or is maybe he's too far around that bend for them to get? Massive Bob play though by Eve, taking out HR, but Alpha Kitten erasing Bob. Bobby, LOL.
Getting a bit better at that duel
with a
again.
big
So I think it got missed by you guys, but Eve got stuck by the pulse bomb and got life stripped as it exploded, so they didn't die to it.
Oh, that is a
Oh, that's pretty cool.
that is a
religious.
very good play by Exalted. Exalted honestly has been doing phenomenal on this Life Weaver. I'm just better just trying to just play a little bit of
And their positioning is looking really good too. Honestly, they're not putting themselves in risky situations. They're taking this. Look at this. They're taking this high ground when it's necessary. Sleet is looking neat. Ooh, but there's that headshot. Now on the high ground, Alpha Kitten looking for blood. Honestly, trying to get some big headshot picks here. Howard takes out Alpha Kitten.
Because I'll do it myself.
But even through the tree, still coming up on top here with the defense, Todoroki and company. Team Heroes able to turn it around here. They're still holding on. So you got at least 2 team fights left in you if you are the FUECOCOS here to push this one in. Let's see what they do.
Alpha.
Honestly, that's a great opening pick onto Eve. Gonna be using up this resurrection too by Cower.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
the
was
mercy.
such a minimal window.
What? That was
Alpha
so
kitten.
beautiful. Oh, and I'm just
Alpha
better.
kitten.
Reddit who?
Big pick again from Alpha Kitten. Alpha Kitten is seeing through the enemy lines here. This is looking like a FUECOCO with 32 on the clock. And that is a round 1 finish. FUECOCO's up 3-0 here. We get to see Team Heroes kick it into action as we bring you round 2.
One thing I'd like to mention is that when it was in that pocketed Ashe versus Widow battle, even though Eve like may have been getting the better of that duel most of the time, forcing 2 heroes to be able to combat the one, it just feels like that takes away so much potential healing and help away from Todoroki and from the front line. Like in theory, um, Eve should be able to just output so much more damage, so much more picks, and be able to get more value. But it's kind of starving Todoroki of some much needed resources. And ever since the tanking changes in season 10, it's so much more difficult to keep those tanks alive, and they require so much more resources. Like in the last developer update, they were talking about like it is getting to the point where you need to have both supports on your tank at almost all times. Obviously, why Tracer is becoming a much more of a favorite pick here in some of these higher ranks is being able to give your like Todoroki give your tank so much more resources that were desperately being starved as power was just sitting on the Ashe giving that damage boost. Lifeweaver also just kind of unable to provide a whole lot of value outside of that.
Which Widow's gonna win the duel?
I was just looking at that too. On top of these Tracer picks, I mean, neither team picked the Tracer here on this round, but I'm very interested to see who wins this duel between Eve and Alpha.
Now
Oh,
the Eve.
Ooh, the Malga pick! Okay, Todoroki. But the Sigma is a very good counter, in my opinion, to do the dance.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a lot of resource dumping into the Malga, but you can definitely do it.
I hear Adventure too.
But here's the thing, that exactly goes back to my point. You're playing this Mercy for the damage boost. Who's giving that resources into the Malga?
There's the Adventure. Honestly, you're right, because the Todoroki isn't getting the resources. I mean, Spleet's out down for the count as well. Cower is, I guess, focusing the DPS. So, you know, you lose those valuable resources to win these team fights. He's relying on a cardiac overdrive shooting into the Sigma vortex, right? So it's like he's really beneficiating the Sigma more so than creating value for the team. And that mostly has to do with the fact that he also isn't getting resources.
Uh-oh.
So he's got to use all of his, dump everything into them.
Folks, they know you're here.
You know, it is rather early, but it's gonna be a hard choice to pick MVPs and honorable mentions at the end of this game.
Oh, absolutely. I think there's some standout players so far, but the fact that there's so many on both sides, and it's still so early in the match.
I'd say there's at least 3 on one side and 2 on the other for me personally.
I would agree with
without
that.
giving it away.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I see. I think I know. I think I'm reading mine. I think we got the boot in the same wavelength here.
Oh, Alpha switching over to the
At least pretty close.
path here.
4:15 on the clock,
whoa.
making headway, and guys, is Team Heroes here.
Oh, Todoroki.
But FUECOCO turning up the heat in this kitchen as they bring you some of that 9th generation SUSSY and just absolutely turn it around here on Heroes.
I think you're gonna absolutely have to see a compositional change here.
It's too Matt. Talking to chat, you can keep ranting. Yap it up.
You have to see a compositional change here. You're running a Maga who's just running into a Cassidy who can just dink your head for all your armor.
Hey,
and a Reaper. And a Sigma.
Head about.
Oh, and Alpha just dinked their head so much,
Well,
so
they
many
play
more
these
times.
corners right. Again, they still got a very formidable poke comp here, Team FUECOCO. But and look, they're just baiting. It's like they draw them in and then they push out like a wave. And there's that high noon pick on the Cower. TYP taking out Hoax. TYP getting a double kill here, taking out
You have
HR.
to take out 2, but is it going to be enough? Oh my, and annihilated.
Oh,
unfortunate. That was a hero
Flame
player there.
locked in.
That was an incredible bad piece window from I'm Just Better. Just letting
Flames
to
locked in.
flex a little bit of their flex support expertise, perhaps. We saw them on the Lucio last time. That is something that's very interesting, is we're definitely getting into an age where a lot of main support players are playing some flex support, and a lot of flex supports are now being able to play some main supports. So perhaps some of those terminology falling into relative obscurity.
The terminology is so irrelevant now.
I mean, the way that... I mean, I see what you're saying, and honestly, I do like that, you know, we're seeing more of these hybrid supports come out. I mean, I'm kind of liking it. I'm digging it. You know, there's a shift coming in Overwatch. Soon there will be balance to the force.
No, they're too much of
Oh,
a
and it's
small
going to be
indie
a
company.
big dive from Todoroki.
Oh,
Massive
Todoroki.
base right here. But
Oh,
the tree could save the lives of FUECOCOS here tonight. Ooh. Oh my god, there was an eye field too, yo, from Better on this Baptiste, who's coming up on another window now. Oak's able to ride there out to, and this is looking like a pretty good hold for FUECOCOS, but could be a solid reset. They might not lose any more. Oh,
It's gonna be close. They just
Steve's getting a pick on the Alpha too. That's pretty huge. Oh, so Todoroki now onto this Reinhardt. Some space, close the gaps in areas here on this Sigma.
Maybe there's been, or I think an early flux here could absolutely just do so much damage. Uh-oh.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage from that.
That being said, it doesn't, it looks like the life grip caught them just in time before they die, but it's not going to be enough. Poke switches over to the Bastion, and they know this life weaver's back here.
Now, honestly, Hoke switching over to the Bastion, collecting that double kill, and just, you know, rolling into this part of the defense here, trying to get as much base back as they can here. Team FUECOCO really having a really good hold here on Kings Road. 25 seconds left. 3-1 FUECOCO. Team Heroes looking to make the push here.
I think this is just a very unfortunate, like, I think this is where you're starting to run into the difficulty of playing double main support. Of running into, like, okay, you're running this Life Weaver, you're running this Mercy. Well, what can you do? There's no anti, there's no speed, there's no, like,
yeah.
Hey, okay, you have damage boost, but what can you do to, like, enable your tank?
Yeah, I mean, all they can do right now is hit them with the, you know.
Oh, Alpha is taken out early. They do invest 2 of their big ults there.
Oh, this is getting layered perfectly. Honestly, this is a huge turnaround, and with a minute and 20 left on the clock here, Heroes might have just punched their ticket here in the final moments to send us an OT.
It's gonna be curious.
Someone tell Pipes to plug subbing to Annihilation Overwatch Twitch.
What does that mean?
That's what one of your friends said. Fake newspaper.
Does that mean he wants me to give him a sub?
I think he was telling you to tell people to sub. I don't know. He was complaining about ads.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah, if you don't want ads, make sure you hit that sub button. We'll be here all season long, keeping you updated with the best on Annihilation Overwatch. And speaking of the best here, Todoroki looking to take down the rest. Alpha Kitten goes down after claiming the 2. Cower able to get the res on the TYP. Heroes are looking to stay alive here with 23 seconds left on the clock. Flame trying to build up that Eva Bomb in enough time. We do have the Weaver tree. So a lot could come from the side of FUECOCOS. And Todoroki's shield going down to this Bastion. Gad is just not what they were expecting here with 3 seconds left.
The tree.
Unfortunate.
And that is a 2-0 FUECOCO lead here as we head into map number. And our Hello Fresh play of the game goes to TYP.
They're all picking on you, Pipes, in chat.
No such thing. Why would someone do such a thing?
They're doing the HelloFresh ad in chat because Pipes has done it in 2 games today.
No, maybe instead of teasing us, they should well,
Buy
you know,
it.
buy it.
These games are the desserts.
Did Heroes just lose Eve?
Eve was DCing at the beginning, so I'm not entirely sure. We would be moving on to Aliseo here.
Tell them bring me my money.
Speaking of money.
Here.
You know what I'm doing?
Whatever it is, don't spend money on something.
No, I'm looking at the map predictions. I wish to grow my net worth.
I don't know.
Voltage out here. We take the ASAP.
My goal.
The ASAP sellers will come back one day.
My goal is to become the richest. I forgot what I was gonna say. Thank you, Pipes, for gifting the sub.
No, I gifted the scrub. I mean, what sub? Yeah. He said I'm a. Nothing is better than Timmy's butt scratches. That's right, and it'll be brought to you in part by HelloFresh, where you too can punch in your code and get 10 free meals and lifetime supply of appetizers. I don't know about you, that's a golden deal to me. Check out the link below, everybody.
I don't know
love
about
it.
y'all, but a lifetime supply of mozzarella sticks is a life I want to live.
Dude, I could probably live off a lifetime of. I don't need real food.
Honestly, like appetizers, best meal.
It's quick, easy, painless. You're telling me I can include wings?
That's crazy. Uh-oh.
Let me get a gifted sub. I'll make you a SUSSY spot.
I wish I could see what's going on in chat. What's happening?
Eve rage quit.
Scratch that.
Oh,
So they have to forfeit.
Wait, what? For real?
Yeah, Eve rage quit. Neo's not answering.
Do they want to try to play with... Oh, I guess we need to have 5, don't we? As per
Well, I guess that calls an end to that stream early.
Wow. Unfortunate.
It happens.
It does.
It happens a lot in Tier 4, honestly.
Unfortunately.
Not enough hours on my bed.
They can't technically play.
Damn. In the final moments when the world needed him most.
Well, with that, we can do a quick rundown of honorable mention from Heroes. I would have given it to Eve, but I'll be honest, it's not very honorable to rage quit.
Nor I. I think if we have to give it to someone on Heroes, I would say Exalted Sleet did an amazing job on that Life Weaver. Saved their teammate from the Pulse Bomb. I actually thought the Life Weaver play was immaculate. I was able to stay alive most of the time against a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think supports get enough love, so I'd give it to Exalted.
That's fair. I entirely get that. I would have said Exalted or TYP personally.
And FUECOCOS just is gone.
Well, I mean, honorable mention aside, right? I think that's a great pick for honorable mention. As for the side of FUECOCOS, I want to hear the three that you guys had in mind because I saw about four that I was like
I had
peering
3
on.
from Heroes and 2 from FUECOCOS, actually.
You had two
Personally.
from FUECOCOS?
Yeah. And I was looking at the tank and Alpha.
I saw Alpha, and I saw
Hoax also did pretty good. I guess Hoax can be in there too.
I think Alpha. That's a very difficult. I personally would give it to Hoax. I thought they had a lot of individual brilliance on the Sombra in the first map. Like being able to go behind and get crucial kills onto like the Baptiste or get that 3K on the Sombra. The only thing that makes it a little iffy is the falling off the map was a little unfortunate. Since when has a little Ajax here or there, you know?
It says you.
But I think if we're narrowing it down, I think Flam had a incredible performance on the tank, was very dominant on the Sigma.
Oh yeah, they had a beautiful performance tonight. I mean, I'm stuck between them, Alpha Kitten, and oh Pete, don't draw a blank on the name now. They didn't leave the lobby.
Hoax.
Not Hoax.
Supports.
Hoax was one of my three, but I'm trying to think of the support player.
They had
Last match.
HR, I'm
here
Just
we
Better,
go.
Flam, Hoax, and Alpha.
That's right. Word. Like, so, okay. Timeout. Let me lock in. Woo! Now I'm looking at the names now. Went into my recent players. I had to. All right. I had to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, right, all good when it comes down to the tank pick, right? But as far as my choice, I'm stuck between the Alpha Kitten and HR. Okay, from the Life Weaver. Honestly, I felt that all in all, the supports allowed Flame to get these massive like amounts of space to create for these team fights where Hoax and Kitten were just able to just pop off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, hey, there's the window, bang, done, move on to the next target, elite. So I feel like I want to give my MVP over to HR over here, who rocking that Life Weaver. All at the same time, though, I also would tip my hat to the Alpha.
I'm gonna take a look at who got it in their last. Out of curiosity, it would have been Elemental, who actually wasn't in this game.
Interesting.
So I'm okay with either personally, between Flam and HR.
I personally would go to Flam. I think Tank doesn't get enough love as a role. Flam was very dominant and had a really, really good match today.
I'm perfectly cool with giving it to Flam. That good
All
for
right.
you, Pipes?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm never gonna say no to Tank. Come on, it's just me on the other hand. I'm viewing everybody as a participant in the choice.
Well, we've got a support from one team. We can give it to the tank for the other.
Absolutely.
I'm with it. I'm down.
So with that, our next game is not until Wednesday night. And it should be a pretty good game. Deadeye signed up to cast for it.
Oh, nice.
And it'll be the first game that Runasapi gets played on.
Ooh, the new push map.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very interested.
Meta
Highly
G.
motivated to probably be.
We've got Insidious and Danger Close on Wednesday.
That could also be a good match.
And then
That's gonna be our week
UKN
4
and
showing.
Spectrum will be on Friday. And then we will let you guys know the weekend games after that. But otherwise, thank you for being here. And watching.
GG's.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.